Hello everybody, my name is Chelsea, or you probably know me better as Kat, and today I am here to show you the awesome rig known as Norman. Okay, so the left side of Norman today is going to be the FK, I believe. I have that set on the FK, sorry. No, I have the left side set on IK, and I have the right side set on FK, and I can tell the difference because right here on the arm extra control on both of them, you can see that this is on 0, which means that these controls are FK controls, and this control, but this one is on 1, which means these are IK controls, and it's on the arms and the legs. Oh, and actually before I forget, this is pretty convenient. This allows you to shut all the controls on and off. Excuse me. All the way down the body, and with all of the different individual controls, IK and FK. And there are even some extra controls here for gimbal, to avoid gimbal lock when you're doing specific movements, tiny movements, for example. Yeah, like I said, to avoid gimbal lock. Okay, so let's get down and dirty here. The face is where we're going to start, because it's the most appealing. Pardon the pun. The ears is the first thing. As you can see, you can translate, rotate, and scale. So that is perfect for appeal, exaggeration, secondary actions, anticipations, and even arcs. If it would even like a secondary action to create an arc, if his ears were supposed to be dragging or something like that. Okay, and the eyebrows have pretty cool controls too. You can be very broad, or you can be very specific with your controls. Both have the same controls. UD is up and down, and IO is in and out. And one really amazing thing about this rig is that it's pretty straightforward. As long as you can kind of figure it, if you just click on it and use the middle mouse to manipulate it, you can kind of figure out what the little abbreviations mean. So that's pretty rad. So as far as the eye goes, there's rotate. Oops, make him look like a crazy person. There's in and out, up and down, and front to back. Then there's let's see, go ahead and show you each of those. In and out, up and down, oops, front to back for eye bulging, twisting, width, height, and depth. And that is perfect for, like I said, if in case I didn't mention it actually, facial customization. So if you're trying to if you have multiple Norman rigs and you're trying to make each of them look different, that is absolutely perfect for that. Oops, there we go. And then down here, as you can see, I have the pupils manipulated just a little bit. And then you have, again, with the broad movements or the subtle movements. With the upper and lower, or no, I'm sorry, these are actually like the individual movements. But what I meant by the broad and subtle is that you can highlight all three and move the whole thing at once to do them evenly, or you can do one at a time if you want like a specific look. Okay, so that's the eyes, and then the tongue. Oh, okay, let me show you the jaw first. You can actually do translate, rotate, and scale as well, again for appeal and all of those other principles of animation that we all know and love. I can use the translate manipulator to move this open, or I could actually just use the middle mouse key. Oh, that's why I was doing the middle mouse control. Oh, and that's cool. I forgot about that. When you're doing one, it shows you the manipulator that it's using. Sorry about that. Not that that's the rig, but you get what I'm saying. While I'm on the jaw, let me go ahead and show you this. This is again for the facial customization. The mouth can be moved up and down, left and right. It can be turned to give someone a sneer. The centers, you can make them look like an old person or like they're completely shocked. I love this, the puff. It's a huge puff. You can give them a, bulge your mouth. Make them clench their lips, sorry. Make them like completely shocked. And yeah, then as I was saying, the tongue and teeth have their own control. This one is the tip of the tongue, so I can move this up and out. And then to make it a little more realistic, I can move the center of it up to give it a nice arc, because this is animation after all. And then the teeth can be moved, translated, rotated, and scaled. So, we're going to start with the FK. The FK, of course, is for rotates. It's pretty convenient, pretty straightforward. And this FK control is pretty awesome. You can actually rotate it from here, and it actually rotates like a real shoulder rather than just straight up and down. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so and then same with the feet or the legs. Can be translated, or I'm sorry, rotated. I'm going to go ahead and show you the ankles. Now, I'll go ahead and start with the IK on this side on the ankles since I'm down here. So this could be used for a foot roll. This control could be used for a foot roll. However, the IK gives you much more control for that, so that you have the ability to do this and actually roll the foot off. You also have this, which is pretty cool. I mean, I know you're not supposed to go through the floor, but you can see what it's doing. So that's perfect for the foot roll. And again, the IK-FK control is right there. And each of the upper and lower have the squash and stretch capabilities. Oh, and the arms and legs both have this really cool option. A really cool control. This is absolutely perfect for squash and stretch, and for arcs and exaggeration and anticipation and follow through and overlapping actions and secondary actions and all of the awesome principles of animation. And this is pretty rad. I can't show you from this position, but this does allow you to have a little bit more control, a different type of control rather than just having scale. This gives you translate as well. And I did a little bit of a really quick animation just to show you the IK movement, the squash and stretch of the IK movement. Oops, there we go. Yeah. Let me actually make that a little longer. Sorry about that. Oh, oops, I only had the one selected. Whoops. Okay, well you can see the difference. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, there's that, and then I have one more little Vulcan Nixon thing going on to show you the really cool hand controls. These, as you can see, these controls have no information on them whatsoever. These do. These were used, or this hand gesture was created using the individual finger controls, and which does provide the thumb drop. And as you can see, these do not have any input on them. Sorry, give me 1 second. Those do not have any input on them, but these do. So this is how I created the, or this hand gesture was created using these controls, sorry. And what's awesome about this is that the finger controls don't have is that these actually have a stretch control built in, which is just amazing. This does not. These do not. Also, there are some pretty awesome controls on the palm. Palm twist, palm turn, palm bend, palm cup, oops, in case they needed to cup their hand for something. And you can even slide your palm left and right. And of course scale. So that is the Norman rig. There are also some other really cool, quirky things in and out of this rig, but that is the basic gist of it. Just in case I forgot, I had to record this a couple of times because I forgot to put the sound on it the first time. So just in case I did forget, you can turn the controls on and off here, as well as these controls right here, which are the bend controls. And there's also the gimbal controls, which I haven't used yet, but yeah. So that is the Norman rig, and I hope you enjoyed my podcast. Have a great day.